This little tour of John Vara's place. This is the new part of the house. He built third. And there's a smaller part you see to the right behind the trees, which he built second. And the original thing was just almost a one room with a stove and a little bed. You can't quite see it, but it's hidden in there. And in the years that I first visited, that part of the house was all they had. And then John began to build this part. And he built that on. Now it's a full-size house. I might go in a little bit later. Just a couple things to show here. Down the hill, you can see off into the distance, and you got mountains, the wood pile, a shed that's there, and all of the green fields in the distance before the trees are where Vicky used to grow broccoli when she was a broccoli farmer. And I go down here, down this hill. You can see the mountains there off in the distance. And that's their outhouse, which is now just a cover for the generator, I think. It's no longer an outhouse. It was for a long time. They've got a ton of gardens here. And they have these plants, and then you can see more in the distance.
The irises have kind of gone by.
The irises are gone. Here comes John.
You go to the other garden, the peonies are out really good, though.
Okay, we'll check out. Is that over there, in that direction?
There,
yeah. So we'll head over there. When did you build this shack? Because I used to put a tent there once in a while. And where the woodshed is. When did you build that part?
The which?
The woodshed building.
The woodshed we built in 1999.
Okay. Well, that was a long time after my last visit here.
My first job. I got enough money to buy lumber to build the...
Now tell us about some of the... I want to know about the greenery here. You've got the green...
We have milkweed growing out front of our house.
What I really meant was the power supply.
We have the solar panels, which feed our batteries, which then like power our house. But we don't have, we can't use big electric stuff. We have like a gas refrigerator. But we have lights and computers and a TV and all that kind of stuff. But things that make heat or energy, you know, they use a lot of juice. We can't really use.
Are these all the solar panels you have?
This is no. There's also 3 of them over there. They're
standing up by the house.
This is basically it.
I remember those original ones standing over there.
This would be this would be pretty marginal in the world of solar stuff. People now have a lot more.
Yeah. And so then this makes a 12-volt thing.
It makes 12
inside the house.
Yeah, it also makes 110.
What's the water system, which we could go in?
The water system is we have a drilled well now, which we used to have a dug well, which now is where we store our potatoes in the winter. It's a deep hole in the ground, and we like lower our potatoes in these gunny sacks.
And it used to be the source of your water.
It used to be the source of our water. Now it's our source of our potatoes. So see here, this flower garden is kind of looking better now. It's not. It's getting late for the irises, and some of the later stuff hasn't come out yet. You can see a few irises are still hanging on. This like blue stuff. I don't know. There's maybe some foxglove in there.
Who mainly takes care of the flowers?
Vicky does the flowers.
Yeah.
I think this is foxglove. It's these guys here.
It's pretty.
And or maybe it's not. Vicky might laugh. We have a little kind of garden, like a little angel here, kind of hidden in the stuff. Let's see. Come look at the potatoes, though. The potatoes.
And what's the little house over there? We got that in the
little house. The little house. You can see it's kind of. Can you see it leaning to the left?
From over here, you could.
It really needs kind of the foundation to be fixed. This is our sauna.
Oh.
I can like show you the inside of the sauna if you want. This is
quick tour of the inside.
This is a rare. It has these. I like these kind of ornamental brass sauna balls. But these came from an old wood stove, and I thought they're kind of their little decorations.
They belong here. Yeah.
Nice kind of thing. Here we get this like sort of rustic door handle made out of a tree branch. We open the door and like. And you can
I don't know how much light there is in it. Oh, it smells good.
We have some like benches and a stove.
And little kids can sit up there on those tiny benches.
Well, the adults sit up there and kind of like almost roast. So that's the sauna, which we fire every week.
Yeah.
The wood pile of the sauna. There's our old chicken house, which now contains kindling.
I remember when you had chickens.
I really wanted to get chickens this year. I actually ordered some, and Vicky was really not happy about having chickens again. Well, she feared that she would have to feed them and stuff. So, although I denied that would happen. Okay, so here are the potatoes.
Potatoes do well.
The potatoes are looking really good so far this year. We didn't have any potato bugs this year. I think we're going to get a few this year because I've seen a couple. So we may have to go squash some potato bugs.
When do they start getting ripe?
Well, the potatoes don't get ripe. They just get big enough to eat.
Yeah, but when can you start eating them?
Probably in another couple of weeks you could snake out some new potato. Once they sort of stop flowering, you can snake out some. I have to hill these guys. See how you like hill up the soil around them? So I've hilled all the other ones. The corn is kind of low, like just a little
Really
bit
low.
sweet corn.
Yeah.
But this is life in Vermont.
And then this was the whole broccoli garden way out in that direction, right?
That right, which is now just kind of horse pasture, overrun with weeds.
Huh.
Yeah, those were the days. Our garlic is not doing so well. You can see the view of like the hills over the
Yeah, I think that's unique.
outside of the
I'm
woods.
catching that.
See, our garlic.
And the
is,
other garden over here. Which one's the garlic?
This is the garlic. See, the garlic is. It's got. I think it's got this kind of like white rot or something. I'm a little concerned about it.
It's kind of a lot of garlic.
Yeah, well, you need a lot of garlic. If you're going to have any at all, you'll die if you don't have. I actually pulled up two. Now, and maybe it's not as bad as I thought. I pulled up two of them and threw them out in the weeds yesterday because they looked.
What are those guys over there with the plastic on them?
Those are melons.
Oh.
And these are.
Wouldn't you waste it if it came up just now?
No, it's
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Good size.
It's
So what do you do with it now? I mean, do you take it in and eat it?
Yeah. Now you've got to put it somewhere to dry
for
a while. See, it smells like garlic. See, chew that leaf a little bit. See, it's kind of garlicky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's here. You know what? See this? Oh, you're supposed to take this out. See, check this out. This is.
It does taste like garlic.
This is cool. We'll put it over and shine it on this. See, this is called. See this little curly thing that comes out?
Yeah.
That's called the garlic scape. It's this little thing, and you have to snip it off, or bust it off. But you can eat it. It's.
Why do you have to take it off though?
Because like the plant puts all this energy in it. Just eat that. It's kind of like got the texture of a green bean, but tastes like garlic.
Do you actually eat it or just chew it out?
You eat it.
It's pretty strong stuff.
You can stir fry it or something. So here we have this head.
I like that.
Not a
I've
bad
never
head
seen
of garlic.
Homegrown garlic.
So now what you do
My mouth is burning.
is it's good though. Come on, don't be a whiner, Polly. So, and see, here's our broccoli is really badly being eaten by I think the damn deer have gotten at this one.
Yeah.
They have. Oh,
Something's eating them up. And then you got just rows of onions down there, right?
yeah. We got to put. I don't have any electric fence around this year, and the deer are getting it. We got a pepper, a couple of peppers.
I saw that growing along.
That's gonna be good.
Every
to see.
plant has a pepper on it.
Yeah, a few tomatoes. Darn it, though. The deer are like going to eat us out of house and home here.